So the other, like the second day there, I was like, and they were real cool, laid back. So I asked them, I'm like, hey man, with Airbnb having all these rules and, and I know you guys like to be comfortable. I'm like, what made you guys choose our Airbnb? And the guy stopped for a second. He's like, you want to know the truth? I'm like, yeah, man, what made you choose it? He goes, well, one of your pictures, he said, I looked at one of your pictures. He goes, in one of the pictures of the kitchen, there was some Lowry seasoning salt. He said, me and my wife looked, and we were like, yeah, it's got to be some black people up in there. So I was like, this guy's crazy. He goes, man, I booked it. And I was like, he said, I hope for the best. And he was like, when I showed up, he goes, because when we were home when he showed up, and he goes, when I walked in, I looked around. I was like, I couldn't quite tell at first. He goes, then when I walked around the corner, he goes, I saw that picture of Malcolm X over your firewall. I was like, oh, yeah, we're home, baby. I was like, this guy is crazy.
Welcome to Live, Let, Thrive, a podcast about the Airbnb life, the share economy, and everything in between. Here are your hosts, Micah and Steve.
Hello.
And welcome back to another exciting episode
of Live,
Let,
Thrive.
Man,
I laugh every time, and it's the cheesiest intro, whatever. We're here to talk shop. We're here to talk Airbnb, VRBO, Uber, Lyft, all that crap. Maybe not all that. We always say we will, but we never hardly do.
It ends up being Airbnb.
Just an Airbnb show. Or VRBO and Booking.com creeps in, a little bit. But we're heavy on the short-term rentals. That's what we do. That's how we do. And so this is episode 72 coming at you.
72.
And like a 72 Impala. That's nice Impala. Big boat. Big old boat. Yeah. And so yes, we're back. We're back again, and we're not drunk, and that's a good thing for you listeners. Maybe not for us. I'd like to be drunk right now. I'm just get crunk. And last week we spoke about some good stuff, and this week we have some more good stuff to talk about. And so I'm gonna stop saying and introduce Micah. Hey, what's up, Micah?
What up?
How you been? Hadn't seen you since like a week ago.
Been good. Yourself?
Pretty good. We're wearing the same clothes. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, man.
Well, this is the second ep of the night, so we sometimes we record two, so we're recording two, and we just we stopped the other one a little shorter than we usually do, right?
Yeah,
we usually go way over an hour, so we're gonna try to see how this keeping it at an hour actually works.
Down. Yeah, 45, hour. We can do it for an hour.
So we can BS for an hour. We can BS for an hour and a half. We don't care. We're flexible.
If it gets real good, we will go over an hour.
And sometimes I didn't know this. But until you sent me this video, it's a great video. I'll tell you all about it. But if you're ever gonna run up on a fight, you're supposed to yell "hooty-hoo!"
Oh. Oh yeah, man.
See, Micah sent me this cool video, and this happened already about a month or so ago when y'all listened to this episode. But the new Lakers with LeBron and all that, and they got Rondo. If everybody knows what Rondo is, not to get too deep into sports, but they had a fight. They had an on-court fight with the Houston Rockets, and whatever. There was actually punches thrown, so that was kind of cool. And because most NBA fights, they just get up in each other's face and they never even throw a punch. But this one's they actually threw punches, and so Micah posted on Facebook this the video of it, but it was dubbed by somebody. Someone dubbed all the voices, and it was hilarious.
If you haven't been on YouTube, if you don't know who It's Real 85 is, that is the funniest dude on YouTube. I'm telling you.
It's Real 85.
That dude is he makes the funniest voiceovers. I'm talking, dude makes video game voiceovers, but his sports voiceovers are on point. They are hilarious. Yeah, that was.
What did he say? It's Bron here. It's Bron.
It's Bron.
He spit on me. I'm gonna talk to him. And it was so dumb. It was so hilarious. I listened to it like 100 times in a row, because every time you listen to it, you catch something else. Cheerios, motherfucker.
I swear, man. That dude. I really wish I could meet. That's one YouTuber I wish I could meet, because that dude is.
Let's get him on the show.
Let's hit him up.
Let's get him on the show.
Dude's hilarious. Dude's like that dude needs to be on a stage somewhere.
But what I was referring to at first about the hooty-hoo was one of the players named Ingram on the squad. You know, he was the one that kind of started the whole fight, but they pulled him away from everything. But then punches started flying, so he tried to run back and catch up to the fight, and you just hear him go hooty-hoo. I was saying that for like a week at work to everybody. Hooty-hoo. It's like, what, are you from New Orleans or what?
Oh, you're real.
Master P.
Man, Master P, man.
And so, yeah. So, that's a weird intro to the show, but here we are. Episode 72 of y'all's favorite show. And we're going to talk some good stuff today. We left off at a cleaning situation that happened. And because you said someone didn't check out on time on the last episode. And I've been through that myself, you know, people not checking out on time or whatever. But here's the thing: when we were in LA, and my wife, of course, my wife does the cleanings and turnovers, right? Mm-hmm. And I told you about the situation with my cousin.
Yeah.
That I haven't really spoken with him after he screwed me over on the flooring job, remember? And he was my go-to cleaner. So when Lupita couldn't do it, so I called this one. Excuse me, this one cleaner that I had used before, and I found her on Craigslist, you know. Oh no, I'm sorry, Facebook Marketplace. And she said, and I said, you know, you cleaned for me a while back. I was wondering if you could do it again, and blah blah blah. And then could this time, you know, when you do it, could you take I just want to make sure everything's done right, and could you take, you know, pictures or a video walkthrough for us or something like that? Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry. And I told her how, you know, this is where you just put all the dirty clothes back in the closet, the lock-up closet, you know, and put them in a bag in there and this and that. Anyways, so we were in LA chilling, whatever, and I told her, okay, your turnover's coming up, you know, be sure to get out there and do it. And yeah, my mom's gonna actually, I'm over here working at this house, and it's always a red flag when someone's phone keeps getting shut off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I mean, everybody's got that cousin whose phone's off every month. It's the truth, and they can't pay their bill. And so she said, you know, my phone got, you know, I'm over here at this house, but my phone got shut off. So, but you can still communicate with me through what's it called, Messenger, Facebook Messenger. And I was like, okay, cool. So my mom's gonna be the one going out there to clean it, blah blah blah. So okay, cool. And anyways, I was trying to like find out some information, you know. I was a little nervous, you know, because we have guests coming through. And she's like, well, you know, she said, yeah, the place is, you know, I said, how was the place? Because I have to rate the guests. Oh, the place is clean. Okay, she's out there cleaning. Yeah, she already got done. She's on her way to come get me. I was like, well, wait a minute. She didn't take pictures or didn't do the video walkthrough like I wanted to? What did she do with did she at least put all the dirty linens in the closet, or what? You know, did she follow my rules? Mm-hmm. And she's like, yeah, she said she did. I'm like, fuck. And so, anyway, yeah, you already know where it's going. And so, I'm like, damn it. And so I was like, well, okay, whatever. And when the guests told me what time they're going to get there, they got there at whatever time. I said, hey, you know, could you do me a favor? Could you see tell me how the house looks? Because I'm using a different cleaner this time. And just let me know if, oh, it looks good, house looks good and everything. But there's a big pile of dirty towels and dirty linens on the floor. What did you want me to do with those? And I was like, oh, or she goes, did you want me to wash those? I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. You know, the cleaners must have not known what to do with them, and you know, like, you know, blah blah blah. And she's like, well, you know, I could wash them, no problem. I was like, well, man, that would be awesome if you could do that. You don't have to. You can just put them in, you know, in a closet or something. No, I'll do it. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. You know, sorry about that. And I told her, hey, your mom you just left a pile there of the dirty stuff. Oh, you know, I'm sorry about that. You know, I'll give you a free cleaning next time because of that. You know, she didn't understand the rules too much. Anyways, so I had and I had already sent her the money through the Facebook money. You know, you can send money through that thing.
Oh yeah.
But it kept saying all the way up until like yesterday. It kept saying that the money, she hadn't claimed it yet, and she had 4 days to claim it or whatever. Otherwise, it's gonna go back to me. I can't just cancel it. It wouldn't let me cancel it. And anyway, she sent me a message yesterday saying, "Hey, the money says it didn't go through. Do you know if it's linked to your bank, or what? Do you know if something went wrong?" I didn't even answer her. was like, and my wife, when she cleaned this last time, she said it didn't even look like that anybody swept or mopped.
Oh.
I was like, man, she didn't do crap. I was like, no, if that money didn't go through, it didn't go through. And that ain't on me.
Man, change the code on the house, right?
That's yeah. Oh yeah, I change it every time.
Good.
But no, man, she that's I paid her to do a job. She sent her mom to do it and screwed it all up. You know, that's not cool.
TurnoverBnB, man.
You think so?
Oh yeah. If
They know what's up.
Yeah, because I mean, you make TurnoverBnB is automated. You make the list for them. They just follow the list. You make the list, they follow it. You give them a code to get in, boom, they clean. Yeah, if you ever need a cleaner, just get on TurnoverBnB. And you can get on the marketplace and find in this area.
There's a lot more cleaners on there now.
Oh yeah, it's loaded with cleaners now.
Sweet. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, TurnoverBnB. That's where it's at.
Because if we do these have these long-term renters in there, you know, my wife was getting, you know, she was doing about two cleanings a week, sometimes 3. That's good money for her, and maybe she can hop on that TurnoverBnB.
Oh
make a little bit of money.
That's that paper chaser right there. You get on that, I'm telling you. Like
but
right
you said there's a way that you can deal directly with the cleaners without the app, right?
Yeah, but I'm running into issues with that.
Okay.
The issue is, they're cleaning. I started to notice their cleaning quality will go down because they're not being judged.
Oh, you don't. Oh, I see.
Yeah. You can rate them. It's just like Airbnb. I can rate you. That's a huge part of Airbnb's business is ratings as well. Yeah. So like
ratings and rapings.
But yeah, I mean,
that's wrong.
But no, like rating. So I was like, because I was talking to Josh about that, and he was like, "Yeah, man, you gotta keep it on TurnoverBnB. You might pay $3 extra, but I mean, it's worth it for the good clean. You know what I mean?"
Yeah.
Cause,
keep it on Turnover. Yeah.
So because I had to let all my
so it's only $3 fee charge.
It's like a $3. Like I charge $75, but in total it comes out to like $78.75.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You pay the okay. I see. That's not bad for peace of mind.
Yeah, exactly.
But it takes a chunk on their end too, right?
Yeah, I heard it takes like 10% on them.
Oh shit. That's $7 right there. Damn.
Yeah, I know.
Damn. Okay. Well, they got to make their money. They're the app, right?
I mean, I couldn't keep. And then like I kept having to go through. It was too hands on to do it, where you got to send them money. I'm like, man, I got too many units for that. You're gonna have to just take it through TurnoverBnB. Right. If not, I'll just go find somebody else. I'm serious. I mean, you know, but yeah, that's what I noticed. Like you gotta. It's what would you call it? It's the reliability behind TurnoverBnB. Right. Yeah, and then you get the. You get the quality. So
I had another ghost guest. I told you about these. I call them ghost guests.
Yeah. Because
it seems that no one ever checked in. They didn't respond to one message since booking my place. Right. This one came from VRBO. So a few weeks ago, I got like a booking for VRBO. You know, and I automatically say, "Oh, thank you so much for booking with us. You know, we look forward to your stay. Here's some ins and outs, blah blah blah." And then the day before, I send them the rest of the thing. You know, here's the code, here's the house rules, whatever. And nothing. They never respond to any of my messages. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, okay, hopefully they check in all right. And I did send them a message the next day. Hey, just making sure y'all got in okay, blah blah blah. Nothing. And so and they rented the place for like 4 days, right? Yeah. It was a big payday for me, and it was through the weekend too. And so I made like $500 something bucks, and after the fees, and because VRBO fees are big. So anyways, I sent the night before, okay, well, thank y'all for staying with us. We'll be there in 12 o'clock tomorrow to clean, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. That morning, I sent another thing. I was like, what the hell's going on here? I didn't say that. No, I'm saying, I'm just telling you, I'm looking at you saying that. Yeah, I should have said that that's for the guests. What the Oh, y'all know how to use a phone? And so I sent another message, say, hey, well, we're going to be there at noon. You'll have until 12 to check out. Otherwise, or let me know if you leave early. Of course, nothing. And so we get there at 12 o'clock, you know. I was off that day, and so I went with my wife, and man, the house looked like no one even touched it. Like no one touched it. Nothing was I mean, I was like, did anybody even stay here? It was the weirdest thing, man.
Did you sheets, all that was nothing?
Everything was flawless, perfect, like we left it that way. And I don't understand it. Did anyone even stay there?
You know what? My last guest through VRBO was a ghost guest. The only reason I heard from her is because of the security system. And I could see their face when they walk in and out.
Oh, they didn't respond to any of your messages?
VRBO, I don't think... I've never traveled with VRBO. Have you ever traveled with VRBO?
Man, it's too expensive. They charge a lot of fees. I've looked at places on there and tried to book one, but there's a lot of fees.
Oh,
on VRBO.
yeah, it is. But I've never traveled with VRBO. I don't even think those people use the app. Like, I send them stuff, but they never respond on VRBO. Airbnb, it's a little bit better. I think maybe their messaging system's a little bit cleaner, but, you know, Airbnbs. But, yeah, I never hear back from people on VRBO. I probably have like 3 ratings on VRBO. Just people don't even rate your place.
They don't. And I've had guests from VRBO, and I've you know, they've responded to my messages.
Yeah.
So, but as me traveling, I've never used them to travel because they're just too expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny because the rates look good. I'm like, oh damn, this is a badass pad for like $80 a night, really nice. Then you get to all the fees and crap they add onto it. That $80 a night is like ends up to like 100, almost double. It's stupid. I mean, they put a whole shitload of fees on there. So
Yeah,
I don't know how that.
I double and triple my prices on there.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it's tripping.
they hit us up on our end, and they hurt them on the other end too, man. That's VRBO, man. They get you. But people love VRBO.
You know what's funny though? I forgot to tell you this too. Like if you list your place on multiple places, remember I was telling you about raising your prices real high? And this is how I know my place would stay booked. When I forgot to raise my prices on VRBO, and I started getting a lot more inquiries through there. And I was like, oh shoot, I forgot to raise them. So I raised them up even more on VRBO, you know, to keep them so they want to book it.
Keep them even, yeah.
Because I got 3 places right now that I'm taking money outside of the app on. So 2 of them are long term, and 1 of them is like a week long. So I was like, cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. So yeah, VRBO though. Yeah.
I had to pony up, man, and pay Booking.com they money.
For real?
I ponied up because they were threatening to shut down my thing.
How much you?
Well, I've never paid them anything from the bookings that I've got. So I owed them like $190.
Oh,
but
man.
like I said, I'm starting to get more bookings with them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, gotta bite the bullet, but but they're bringing in money, so
yeah. BDC ain't getting nothing from me. I'm not. But honestly, though, I'm not just. I don't trust Booking.com's guests. Had a lady pull up with 6 kids in the car for a 2-bed for a place with 1 bed, and she pulled up with 6 kids in the car, windows rolled up. She's smoking a cigarette.
Away, yeah, you
like, oh hell no, bro. Better get on with that shit. I mean, yeah, my bad. My bad. You know, nah, you can't stay here, homie.
You might take off and leave the kids on y'all.
You know, it was funny. Mahogany told her she worked for CPS. She threw the cigarette out the window. Oh man, I was like, nah, player.
Busted.
Yeah, but yeah, man, Booking.com. Their guess. I don't know, man. But yeah, man. Oh, so last night, 2 nights ago, somebody, a guest tried to pull the old bed bug prank on me.
Uh-oh.
They sent the pictures through Airbnb, all these bites. Guy had bites on his toes and all this stuff. I'm like, okay. So Mahogany called him and talked to him. And because we kept telling them, hey, you should go to Airbnb and have them resolve it. But they didn't do it. And I'm like, yeah, because they know they're full of shit. No, that's all I'm saying.
I thought Airbnb always sides with the guests.
They do, but this property would have been hard to pull that off because it's a resort.
Oh.
Yeah, it would have been hard. Plus, they felt kind of uneasy because we have their credit card information. Yeah, so that's how I tell people, if you can get to a system where you're collecting their credit card information when they check in, oh, you'll get a whole lot better guest.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
you can get a whole lot better guest. They get some act right about them.
Hit up
like,
that square.
Yeah, you know, they're like, hold on now. If I act stupid in here, I might get that $300 charge. You know, so hey, I'm telling you, you get a whole lot of better guests. That's why you never hear about hotels complaining. They got that credit card information on deck.
Oh man, they don't mess around.
Exactly.
Hotels don't mess around. We talked about LA being a shithole, right? Did we talk about it?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. No offense to my LA folks that are out there. It's just not the same from what I remember, and I don't want to go through it again. And I guess there's some cool stuff over there, but man, it's a little rough around the edges over there. It's like I've heard it's called before. It's like New York, but with better weather, and that's pretty accurate description.
Really,
that's pretty accurate. I mean, especially in the traffic and certain situations dealing with people that like the rudeness and stuff. I noticed that this time more. I don't know if it's just my perception of things, but I noticed it more this time. And
People
it's just there's so many people there. And if you got
It's a
people on top
melting
of
pot,
people, yeah, you got people on top of people, it's going to be some pressure, right?
Yeah.
And so yeah, and you were looking to buy a spot out there.
Yeah, condo, man. I'm down for that LA life.
Is it in Compton or where is it at?
Compton's gentrified, I heard.
It's getting there. Everywhere's getting there.
Yeah.
I stayed in Ladera Heights.
Oh, did you stay at an Airbnb?
At an Airbnb.
Okay.
I could talk about that.
Yeah.
And you know, it's funny. My supervisor at work, Sheila, every time she walks by, I go, oh, Sheila. But she's from Compton.
Oh, for real?
And she's from Compton, yeah. And she got priced out of LA. She had to come to Dallas, man, because it just got too expensive for her.
Wait a minute. Her name's Sheila?
Sheila.
Black lady?
Uh-huh.
IT?
No, she's a supervisor. No. Supervisor.
Did she have like 2 or 3 houses out there? Or no?
No, her mom still lives out there, I think.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
This is a different Sheila. I know that she sold like 3 houses out there and left. You know?
And made some bank.
Oh, yeah. You already know it, you know? Probably came to Dallas and bought 10 houses, you know? So.
But she was telling me that I told her, "Oh, we're staying in Ladera Heights." You know,
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. She's, it goes, that Ladera Heights, that's the Black Beverly Hills, and it's true, man. I mean, well, it's not like Beverly Hills. It's big, you know, LA style homes, like back in the day, big homes, swimming pool out back. You know, I won't call it a mansion, but it's McMansion size. You know, but it's big old houses with the big windows, and the big bedrooms. Bedroom we stayed at upstairs was like 200 square feet. It was big. And the bathroom was probably another like 50, 60 square feet.
Was it a private room or a whole house?
We were in a private room. We used a private room.
200 square foot.
It was a big room up there. It had its own balcony, like an enclosed balcony out there.
Oh, that's dope. How much a night?
It was only like $80 a night.
Ooh, dang, that's dope. That is dope.
The thing is, it's still in the style of like the 70s or 80s, you know? And they haven't updated anything. But it's kind of cool. I mean, everything's clean. Yeah. It's just, if you watched one of those fixer-upper shows, they'd go in there, oh, we need to we need to tear off everything and start from scratch, because everything was like from the 80s, 70s, 80s style, you know? Yeah. It had a black toilet. It was black. Here's my thing with a black toilet.
How you keep that clean, homeboy, man? How you keep that clean, bruh? You be washing this?
And if you know, some people want to pay attention to what's coming out of them, and you can't see nothing. It's black. It just goes into an abyss. It's crazy. And they had a bidet.
For real?
You know, where you shoot the water up your.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh man,
it looks like a toilet. You know, I didn't try it. I was curious. I didn't try it. At least I didn't think it was a water fountain and try to start. But they had a bidet, old school, and that was black too.
You gotta send me that listing. I want to go there for $80 a night.
Yeah, dude, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice.
And
the house is real big.
So, are there people home while you're?
There was, I never saw the owners.
Okay,
but there's like I think there's 4 bedrooms.
Okay.
And, sorry, did I unplug you? I think I didn't see the owners, but they I think there was four 4 or 5 bedrooms, but there was other young people renting out the bedrooms, and I only briefly saw them in the kitchen a couple times,
really?
And pretty much we had the run of the house.
Oh,
because cool. Everybody goes to LA. I mean, they go out and go do their thing for the day. They're gone, and so yeah, it's nice. It has a swimming pool and everything, and so I think you'd like it. We would stay there again if we go back to LA. We would stay there again, and it's just really nice, and so yeah, and it was the Black Beverly Hills in a way, yeah.
That's dope.
Beverly Hills. But I think it was just like neighborhood like this, but with big houses. You know.
Oh, okay.
It's just regular neighborhood kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not like everybody had a gate, going into their house kind of thing. It was just a nickname, and it was kind of close to the airport, which is convenient, and getting to downtown wasn't bad at all. And so yeah, where was I going with the story?
I don't know, man. You're telling your Airbnb experience. I'm trying to go there, man. $80 a night.
$80 a night. Hey, I posted a listing on the Live Let Thrive.
Well, the owner's black.
I believe so. They didn't show. They didn't have a picture, but all the art and everything was black art.
Oh, okay.
And and they
kind of like going to my house, huh?
Yeah, exactly. And they had a parrot named Barack.
Oh yeah, they was black. They was black for that. Yeah. Now let me tell you a funny story. Speaking of black hosts. So my guests that are at the house right now who renewed, they're going to renew for a month. Hands down, I will tell you these 2 guests have been my coolest Airbnb guests ever. So they instant booked the place, and they told me, hey, we're moving down from Washington State. So I was like, after they told me that, I'm like, oh, we're going to look forward to meeting you. We're like, hey, we're from Washington State too. They're like, oh, really? They're like, oh yeah, we can't wait to meet. So like they had been there. We met them the first night. They were cool. We talked to them for a while, and so the other, like the second day there, I was like, and they were real cool, laid back. So I asked them, I'm like, hey man, with Airbnb having all these rules and and I know you guys like to be comfortable. I'm like, what made you guys choose our Airbnb? And the guy stopped for a second. He's like, you want to know the truth? I'm like, yeah man, what made you choose it? He goes, well, one of your pictures, he said, I looked at one of your pictures. He goes, in one of the pictures of the kitchen, there was some Lowry seasoning salt. He said, me and my wife looked, and we were like, yeah, it's got to be some black people up in there. So I was like, this guy's crazy. He goes, man, I booked it. And I was like, he said, I hope for the best. And he was like, when I showed up, he goes, because when we were home when he showed up. And he goes, when I walked in, I looked around. I was like, I couldn't quite tell at first. He goes, then when I walked around the corner, he goes, I saw that picture of Malcolm X over your firewall. I was like, oh, yeah, we're home, baby. I was like, this guy's crazy. But I guess, hey, man, I guess some people are, you're comfortable with what you're comfortable with. Because I asked him, like, because you didn't see, there's no picture of us. So he's like, oh, yeah, I seen that Lowry seasoning salt, man. I said, somebody's got to be black. So
your black was showing.
Yeah. So I guess it goes back to people truly are, because I've talked to some of my Airbnb guests that have stayed at my house when I had my picture, who've told me, yeah, like they sometimes feel uncomfortable in other people's guests and other people's places, So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
because like on HomeShares, they said they've kind of sometimes felt like they were taking up space, so they kind of preferred to stay somewhere where they're comfortable. Even the other guy who booked across the hall, he was from Congo, and he's like, hey man, can I extend? And he's like, hey, is it cool that I pay outside the app? I'm like, cool,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
It just maybe, I don't know.
You feel comfortable around your own people? Is that is that the unpolitical thing to say? Everybody. I mean, just look at how the neighborhoods are set up. I mean, think about it.
And this is another thing to think about with the guests. With guests, not maybe it is a good thing that they did that. Well, kind of not really, because what if there's guests like that are trying to be comfortable? Maybe with someone who got some Lowry seasoning salt in there. You gotta get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like if you're black and you're trying to stay with some black people, well, damn, But on the other end, I don't know who's coming to my house, so I kind of see both ends of it. And on my end, you don't know who I am anyway. So,
right.
But yeah, I didn't. But I didn't ever thought about that Lowry seasoning salt thing. That was a good pickup by him.
I'd like to.
You want to do a home share to see what it's like?
I do. I am interested in doing the home share thing. I'm very interested in doing that.
Really?
And so, especially here in Arlington, right down from the stadiums.
You'll make a killing right here.
I mean, it's the big room right here we're in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like it's like we were saying. We're comfortable around our own people. It's just like and it seems that way with every race. And and I knew a friend of a friend who was in jail for a while.
Yeah.
And he said in jail they keep them separated by the race.
Yeah.
And that's not very politically correct, but that's just how they do it.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. That was kind of like, whoa, living out here living in kind of a sheltered world where everything's PC. You hear something like that, you kind of like take a step back at first. They seriously do that? No, they do that. They don't want no trouble. It keeps the issues to a minimum by
no problems
by segregating.
No problems.
And I was like, damn, and it's in this day and age, it's hard. People don't want to talk about stuff like that.
Nah,
because then you get labeled a racist right away for saying anything. Even if you're black or Mexican, you like bring it up.
Yeah,
oh, that's racist. You're a racist. What?
I wish someone would call me that. I'll put out so many political I'm not even gonna go into that. I wish someone would call me that. Yeah, that's why I had to defend you on that post. I'm like, get the. You all know that's why Airbnb created that damn rule.
That's why they did.
Yeah, but he honestly said, he was like, "Look, man, I'm comfortable," and it was him and his wife. So and it's always a little bit different. A man and a house together, so you just kind of want to feel comfortable. So it is what it is, But it was pretty funny though. But I'm definitely going out to LA to kick it with that parrot named Barack. That'd be pretty cool.
The kick with the parrot's cool. The parrot's real cool. And one thing I was gonna say, cleaning demands, and we've gone over this before. Like I stayed at a place over in Corpus Christi. That's how I got the idea to ask my guests if they could lend a hand and clean up a little bit after themselves. Be sure their dishes are done and trash is out front. We don't ask for a lot. Just a little bit helps us. And the reason, I wanted to help out my wife too. I didn't want her to get overburdened, all of a sudden get there and there's a whole freaking pile of dishes in the sink. So ever since I've just made those small demands, people have done it every time. They wash their dishes, they put the trash out front, and it makes the cleanings and turnovers a lot quicker, a lot easier. Yeah. And so it's just, I'm not asking for the moon. I'm just asking for simple house etiquette, right?
Yeah.
But you come across these some of these hosts that ask their guests to do a crazy amount of stuff. You've seen that before?
I haven't really. I've only went to friends' Airbnbs, not.
Oh so. Yeah, you stayed at mine, right?
Yeah.
You left it. You were a ghost guest. But anyways, like the Hollywood home, the LA home. She didn't ask for a crazy amount. She just said, be sure to, she said this kind of similar thing. Be sure to put your trash, downstairs, and then she said, if you could strip the beds of the linens, and if you could take the, all the towels and throw them in the bathtub, and keep, and just have them there before y'all check out, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, I don't feel like doing that. That's like,
you didn't do it.
I didn't do that. She left me a 5-star. She was just the things that I was getting, I could tell it was automated stuff coming at me.
Yeah.
So I'd respond to it, and there'd be no response back. So I say, "Oh, these are just the timing." I got one the day before about the checkout. And they say, "Oh, and I said something, and they never responded." So, this is just automated shit coming at me.
Yeah.
And so,
mine's all automated too.
I mean, I left the room really clean because I'm a host myself. I left it really clean, but I ain't gonna start going stripping beds and stripping sheets and stuff like that. And she left me a 5-star review anyways, and I think the 5-star review was automated anyways, or something. Maybe not. I mean, maybe not automated, but the message she put.
What did she say?
The message she put, saying, "Oh, this guest was so great," and blah blah blah, and he's a 5-star guest. They're 5-star guests all the way. Definitely recommend. It seemed like it was automated. A canned message.
Mine's automated. Yeah, I know what it is.
So it didn't matter if I stripped, and I know they weren't gonna dock me for not stripping the beds and throwing the towels and everything.
Were they a Superhost?
They're Superhost, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they care about all that shit.
But I'm just saying, did you see the one? It was back in the day when I was on an Airbnb professional host page.
Yeah.
When that person put, oh, this is what I asked from my guests, and he put this long ass list of stuff that he asked for them to do. You know, no crumbs because you don't want any ants in the house, so please don't eat anything in the kitchen on the kitchen counter, and clean up here and do this. And I mean, it was a laundry list. I mean, I didn't even read the whole damn thing, but I mean, he asked his guests to do all this crazy shit, and he's just saying, do you think this is too much? And everybody's like, hell yeah, that's too much. They're on vacation, they don't want to go get there, and then there's like a Bible full of rules they gotta follow while they're on vacation.
I'll give you a 4-star review for that bullshit. I'm serious. You send me a long list of, hey, you mind washing the dishes, stripping the yeah, I'll do all that. And then on the cleanliness, I'll give you a 3-star. The guest is the cleaner in this place. Seriously, man, what kind of crap is that? Like, yeah, man, nah, I ain't.
But you wash your own dishes, though.
Yeah.
That's customary.
Yeah, that's customary. But when you strip the sheets, make sure you take the trash. I'm all down for taking the trash out, stripping sheets, all that. Where's your cleaner? Dang, dog.
I've heard people ask to start a load of laundry, too, for them. Now, that's some crazy.
Oh, no, yeah, you're going over the top. Yeah, I'll leave you a 2-star on cleanliness.
Now, here's one thing I did think of. And, yeah, I don't want to ask my guests to do too much. I think that's enough. Just the dishes and trash. I'm cool.
Yeah.
And spruce up a little bit. I'm not telling them to sweep and mop and change I'm just saying, just because before, people would just leave freaking trash and sometimes they leave trash and Coke cans and cups in the rooms and plates and I'm just saying, clean up a little bit, do your dishes and put the trash. Whatever. It's it's hard enough for my wife with the baby, and so I'm looking out for her and whoever else is gonna clean. But one thing that did cross my mind, and I don't know if anybody does this, but like, say, hey, listen, the cleaning fee is $100, but
refund it.
I said, here's how you can take $10 off by doing this, $10 off by, not make it where it disappears, but bring it. Let's just say for conversation's sake, you could bring your cleaning fee all the way down to $50 if you do this. If you start a load of towels. And if you wash and dry your towels, or you get another $10 off. If you do the sheets, you get another $10 off. I just thought, if I was a guest somewhere, I'd be like, wow, I could save money by doing something that's fairly simple. I could throw some towels in a washing machine. I could dry them and fold them afterwards. That's nothing, right? To me, that's not very much, and I'll get like another $10 back from the. From the cleaning thing, from the checklist that they leave me. Here's how you could get your money back from the cleaning fee. Okay. I think that, I don't know, it might be something to that.
Yeah. But thing about it is, that'd be if you're cleaning yourself, that would work.
Yeah. Now check this out.
Okay.
Now let's say there's a $100 cleaning fee, and you say, hey, do you want to get that entire cleaning fee back? Here's how you can do it. You can clean the whole house, super clean, wash all the stuff, change the sheets, do a video walkthrough with me, and I'll make sure everything's good, and boom, you get all your refund back. And it crossed my mind while I was in LA. I was like, I wonder if I can get away with doing something like that, where the guests themselves do the turnover for me. They leave, and the next guest comes through, the house is ready for them. With no cleaner, I don't have to find a third-party cleaner to come in and do the turnover. I wonder if that would work. I know it'd be really difficult to, unless they did the video walkthrough. Look, we changed this, everything's clean, blah blah blah. I just wonder if that would actually work. I think
it would.
That's $100 back.
Oh,
I'm just saying, you're giving them a huge big incentive.
Yeah, that's a big incentive.
Right.
I think it would. Especially in your situation, if they just sent the video to Lupita, and then she doesn't have to go over there, that's a huge incentive, and it gives you your time back.
So you're truly making it a passive thing, because you wouldn't have to get a cleaner.
And then you'd also, that would work. And then you could also let them know in the listing, cleaning fee refundable. Depending upon whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I have a checklist.
Dependent upon contingencies.
Yeah.
And then you send them the checklist after they've booked.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it would be, I mean...
You could try it.
Worth experimenting with, you know. Maybe not out... I mean, it's $100. It's $100, you know.
Yeah.
And say, well...
That would be really good if you had a cleaning company.
How so?
Because if you have a cleaning company, you can have like... You can have a bunch of units you clean, and then you can save on that unit. If the guest does the turnover, boom, okay, I don't have to go over there today. I can send you this, and this.
Huh.
Especially if you run a cleaning company through TurnoverBnB.
Right.
That could be pretty cool incentive. But you would have to find a way to... They would all have to be your units, though. I'd have to find a way to implement that, because that sounds like a good business model. I like that, yeah.
I mean, everybody wants to save a buck, right?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking the...
See, because really what I'm thinking is I'm paying my cleaner $75. If I raise my cleaning fee to $100 and be like, hey, if you do a video walkthrough, I'll give you $75 back. Then I pocket $25.
Yeah? You always looking for a way to squeeze a buck, huh?
Yeah.
But that's just something that crossed my mind. I thought that would be worthy of an experiment.
Yeah, you try it and tell me about it. If it works, I might have to look into that.
Yeah. And that might even make them just like be even better guests by keeping it clean. Because at the end, I won't have to clean as much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep everything clean. I'm not gonna leave dishes out, while I'm here, stuff like that. Which is good because it won't lead to bugs coming around because everything's gonna be clean the whole time they're there.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It might just lead to a better stay all around. Who knows?
Try it out, man.
It's an experiment. It's a share economy. They're sharing the cleaning duties.
Yeah. See, but then I guess your only downfall would be that, hey, I'm sending them that long list of to-dos, But it's an incentive with it. So you can, and then at the same time, like you said, it's dependent upon contingencies. You ain't got to clean it.
Right.
But if you do, you get $100 off your stay.
Hell yeah. All right, Micah.
Okay.
Tell me what this quote makes you think of right away. The quote is, never fail due to lack of effort, because effort requires no skill.
Never fail. Pretty much, don't be afraid to try. That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah.
And by try, I guess what I'm getting out of it, never fail. No, don't come to me and say, hey, I failed. I did, I couldn't do it. And I'll say, well, did you put all your effort into it?
Yeah.
Well, no, not all my effort. Well, then that's not a good excuse, because effort requires no skill. I like that part right there, because you don't need skill to go in there and bust your ass at something to try to make it work, right?
Yeah.
Skill is skill, but I mean, but to fail because of lack of effort, something that don't require skill. That's just not an excuse. And I think that's a cool. I heard that quote and I was like, man, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good quote.
Yeah. So, and that kind of motivated me in a way. I'm like, I mean, at least I say I gave it my all at some point.
Yeah.
Definitely. And currently I'm trying to get another house.
Okay.
And so
2019 is coming up.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna.
Where are you looking at?
Well, that's the thing. Either here or Padre, whichever's a better deal.
Padre?
I mean, we're not gonna move to Padre.
So you're gonna put that 20% down.
But here's the thing: if I can get it as a second home, I only have to put 10% down.
Oh, and Padre is a vacation destination.
Right.
Okay.
And so
there's 2 houses next to me for sale. Just letting you know.
Oh, over there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How much are they selling for?
I don't know. Oh, I'm so happy we brought this up. What is the new open door craze?
The new open door craze?
Everyone keeps telling me about open door. Every single sign that I see that's for sale, it's by open door. And I heard some realtors going off saying open door is killing their business.
Oh, is that where you're the realtor selling your own house?
I don't know, but I'm thinking so.
I think because it sounds familiar. Because I have a buddy that and he's bounced around Arlington and Mansfield, whatever. And he always buys higher end houses. And he ends up selling them, and he's made a profit every time, right?
Yeah.
And so I said, well, what's that? Okay, that's cool. Well, what agent do you use? Do you have a good agent when you sell them? And he goes, I'm the agent. I was like, oh, so you're an agent? He's like, no, I'm not an agent, but I represent myself. He uses I guess maybe something like Open Door. He goes, I use a third party, and they list it for me. They put it on all the Zillows, and they get it out there. I put the price wherever I see comfortable with the price, and then they send me all of the all the bids. I choose which bid I'm comfortable with, and accept the bid, and I sell my house to whoever, and they take care of all the paperwork for me, and I pay them. He goes, I pay them like $300 something, and they sell his like $300,000 house for him. So you imagine how much he'd have to pay an agent selling a $300,000 house? How much do you have to pay your agent? What?
3%?
3%? Six. I think it's 6 total, right? 6% total of $300,000. I'm not a mathematician, but that's a lot of money.
I'm looking at it, so I'm on Open Door right now.
So I don't know if that's the same company that he used, but he used a third party where he didn't have to use an agent, and he pocketed all the money.
I think so, because you can literally list your home on here.
Yeah, and when you throw it on the Zillows and they throw it on the Realtor.com, it looks like an agent's putting the house for sale. It's like Century 21 selling it. It's like a legit company selling the house. It doesn't say for sale by owner. It doesn't say, for sale by owners kind of look a little weird. It doesn't say that. I mean, it's like a legit.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of squeezing the agents out of the thing, man. It's crazy.
Dang, dude, I'm on here now, man. It's a legit. Yeah, it's a legit place, man. I gotta get with it, because I've been seeing a lot of realtors on my page talking about Open Door, and a lot of them were fans of it. There was a few that were fans of it. They're like, yeah, I can get on there and do such and such. But yeah, one of the houses right by me, it has an Open Door sign on it in front of it.
Oh snap! Now I wonder if that, because I mean, just the title Open Door. I wonder if it if they have a code on the door, and if someone wants to go see the house, they let them in, right? You would think, right?
Yeah, because look what it says. I'm on the download app page. It says, go to the front door and enter the following code on the keypad. Wow.
So the people don't even need to go with an agent to go see the house. That's squeezing out both agents, man.
That's share economy right there. That's pretty cool, man.
Wow.
Imagine if you hold on, because I'm getting on this. I got to see what this Open Door is all about. Yeah, you literally get to it on your phone.
So are agents' days numbered?
That's what a lot of them were kind of leaning towards.
Damn. I guess good thing Mahogany didn't follow that route, huh?
Yeah, man. So okay, yeah, in my neighborhood, it's 3 homes for sale that you could literally go up to with this little thing. Yeah, here goes. One of them's listed for $250 right here in my neighborhood, and the other one's $346.
Damn, that's quite a disparity.
Yeah, one's $299.
Is that a word?
But yeah, you could literally 4-bed, 2.5 bath, $249,000. Visit this home now.
Tell him I give him $150.
Wow. So you go to the address, you open the app and tap the unlock button. Come on in and take a look around.
Dude, I'm going to get that app right now, because I want to start looking at houses without having to call up an agent and say, oh, well, I can't go until tomorrow. By tomorrow, the fucker's already gone. Sorry. Sorry, man. Yeah.
That's a game changer, man.
This is a game changer. Open Door, y'all. We don't advertise for them, but they ain't giving us no money. But something cool to check out. And so back to where I forgot where I was at. I was saying about, okay, I'm hunting down a loan.
Yeah.
See, what little bump in the road. My buddy, I was supposed to get it through him, but something wasn't coming back. What was it called? Man, I'm getting tired here. So there was a hiccup because I have 3 houses and I'm getting close to that debt to income ratio, and there's something with the Airbnb, factoring the Airbnb money, and he was, his underwriters were having trouble with that end of it. He said, yeah, I don't know, man, you might go check somewhere else. So today I went and checked with another bank, and I'm talking with them, and we're going back to the effort thing. It requires no skill, but the effort is, and which is what we do, you and I mean, even if it's just a little bit, like, okay, I'm shopping around banks to get the best loan, and I'm sending all the crap that I always gotta send. They ask me this, fill out this, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's a headache for most people, and that's why most people don't go above and beyond. They just plug in, they get their one house, they get their one job, get their 2 cars, their 2 kids, and that's it, man. That's their life, and it's. If people are cool with that, they're cool with that, but with just a little bit more effort in our lives, we can get a whole freaking lot more out of life. You know what I'm saying? But it takes effort.
It's true. And I'm about to be efforting up on this open door. That is legit.
I'm going to do it too, man.
That is legit. Dude, that is crazy.
That's a great freaking idea, whoever thought of that.
Yeah, dang, that's a good idea. So you literally can just go to this house right now, walk around, unlock it, and walk in.
Dude,
that is dope.
That's right by your house. You gonna hit it up on the way?
Oh yeah, I'm hit. Well, tomorrow I'll definitely hit it up. That's crazy, man.
Damn. And we didn't talk about HQ2, the Amazon.
Oh man. So the funny thing about that was I was jogging on the treadmill in the gym the day before they announced it. Going to New York and Virginia, they had it all over the Dallas news that it was coming here. I'm like, what the hell, man? So, yeah, I guess it's going to be VA in New York.
Man.
So.
And that is a total curveball, because I was thinking, most everybody was thinking they're going to go where a low tax place, a low tax, business friendly place, but they're going to the high tax places. But they said they're chasing the talent. I guess the talent don't care about spending a crap load of money. Spending half their paycheck in taxes. But I've already seen, it's funny. I've already seen grumblings from those certain cities that, like, oh man, we don't want them here because there goes our neighborhood. Our prices are all going to go up for us, and we're going to be priced out of our homes and all this crap. I'm like, man, talk about being spoiled. Detroit would freaking do anything to get them over there,
for real.
Or where the Appalachian State would get them to do anything to get. I mean, they were courting them like crazy. Dallas would do, they give you the city for free to come over here,
Oh yeah,
Arlington, whatever. And there's like, we don't want them here. It's gonna be too much a strain on our communities and blah blah blah. They're not bringing jobs. They're already bringing people that have jobs, and which is true. They're bringing people that already make, $150,000, $200,000 a year.
Yeah.
They're not gonna open up shop and say, hey, now we're hiring.
Yeah. That's
and
true.
So, but I mean, shit. There's people that look at it bad. There's people like me and you look at it like an opportunity. If I was living in those places, I'm like, oh snap! There goes
time
my
to
house.
sell.
Yeah.
Time to sell.
Or I'll rent out every room on Airbnb.
Or that too. That 150 guy, you need a place to stay? Let me holler at you.
Oh
real.
man, so there's But they say don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Hey, in the mouth, it's a gift, man. It's a gift. So congratulations, y'all 2 cities. Even though y'all don't want them, they're coming your way, yo.
Yeah, man, I definitely take them, man. But yeah, so Amazon HQ's finally picked the destination. Man.
EA Sports, is it esports or EA?
Esports.
Esports Stadium is here in Arlington, Texas.
Yep.
So what exactly is an esports stadium?
It's like where people go and actually watch people play video games. That's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, it's here. It's right across the street from the Ranger Stadium.
Damn, we're getting everything here.
And Texas Live is over there, dude. And these people don't want short-term rentals, but they keep bringing in crap. Who knows, man?
I don't understand it.
Me neither. But First Take was at Texas Live, man.
Oh, really?
Stephen A. Smith, and yeah, he was at Texas Live. Like 2 weeks ago? Or a week ago?
Did you see him?
No, I didn't go. My cousin went, though. My cousin,
wow.
when he told me about it, he was like, oh, yeah, First Take was there. I was like, oh, man, I wish you told me. I would have went. Yeah, I'd have to go to that, but yeah.
You know who I saw? I was flying back from LA.
Yeah.
You know, I work for an airline, so I fly standby. But we just, if there's no seats, there's no seats, so we got to find a way back home. So I had to fly through Oklahoma City, and come Oklahoma City, come down this way, which is, Oklahoma City is a few hours away. Yeah. Push come to shove, I could have drove home.
Yeah.
And so, but we came in from the plane LAX to Oklahoma City, and then afterwards, we landed and we just got back, and the next plane was going to leave in the same area. So we were hanging around the area, and that plane was going back to LAX. So they started boarding the plane, and I saw Barry Switzer.
Really?
Getting on the plane. Yeah, I saw this old guy with this big old gold ring on his finger. I was wondering if it was the Cowboys ring,
Yeah.
But I was like, oh snap, that's Barry Switzer, in his little suit walking on the plane. He's, walking a little slow. He's older now.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's pretty cool,
You know what I thought you were gonna say? I thought you were gonna say you saw Russell Westbrook flying to LA. I'm like, dang, really?
I think they fly on their own plane, man.
Yeah. He flies. He got his own. They got their own plane. Yeah, I was like, oh, I wonder if we saw Russell Westbrook up there. But yeah.
So what big plans are coming in your future, man? Huge plans.
Man,
you make $100,000 a month.
Yeah, I do want to make $100,000 a month, but we got two big things coming up. It's just life related.
You got a baby?
No, we were supposed to. We're actually gonna start pushing for number 2.
Oh, nice.
Well, it's gonna be after my birthday though. Next year is the Dirty 30. So
Dirty 30.
Yeah, the Dirty 30. So next year we're gonna. We actually just bought all our tickets for Mahogany's birthday and for my birthday. So Mahogany's birthday, we're gonna go to the LMA concert. And then for my birthday, for my big Dirty 30, we're getting on the world's largest cruise ship.
Oh,
yeah,
snap.
and going down to we're going to do a 4-day cruise on the world's largest cruise ship. So that'll be pretty cool.
Leaving out of where?
Miami.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So that I was like, dang, that's one I'll pay for. I'll pay for that. World. That's like a one-in-a-lifetime thing. It's like saying you got on the Titanic back in the day.
Hopefully not.
Yeah. No. Brothers can't swim. So. So yeah, man. So yeah, man. But yeah, yes, that's what we're doing. But big plans as far as business goes. I'm going to. I don't know. I'm kind of in a bind between should I arbitrage or should I buy. I'm kind of trying to look at the market a little bit. So we'll see.
Cool. Yeah.
So probably not going to hop in another arbitrage. It seems like the market's starting to tip out, especially with the Amazon thing not coming here. So definitely look to buy. Possibly buy something. How about you, man?
Well, like I said, we're already looking for the next house.
Okay.
And the reason we went to LA was my wife had a makeup convention over there.
Yeah.
So she's big into makeup and skincare and all that stuff. And man, if you could make like a palette of makeup and put a shiny package around it, you can sell that freaker for hundreds of dollars, dude.
Easy.
It's insane. I'm like, babe, okay, we're gonna start off small. You're gonna start doing your, the facials, the makeup stuff, and whatever beauty stuff here at the house and in your salon. Mm-hmm. But I want to think big. It's gonna be because she calls her business Moshi Tiki. Okay. Moshi Tiki Beauty.
Okay.
It's a cool name. I said let's come up with a design. Let's get some makeup rolling. Let's sell the freaking makeup and skincare products. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
Women buy anything with the shiny box on it, man.
Dude, if you get on YouTube and just watch makeup, dude, the cosmetics, that's big business,
dude.
Bro. That is big business.
$1 trillion business.
Dude, like because Mahogany's kind of on the same thing with her her sister lock she has in her hair. She's gonna start like a little thing on that along with her fitness. And I was just looking at because I just go through YouTube, and see what gets the most hits. Cosmetics is out of this world crazy.
Yeah. She's starting to do her own Facebook Live videos.
Yeah.
Lupita. And then I said, yeah, you got to get on that YouTube. Get
Yeah,
your following.
YouTube.
Get your
Yeah.
following.
Mm-hmm.
And she's trying to learn that, what's it called? On the Apple computers, what is it called? The Final Cut Pro, whatever.
yeah.
She's trying to learn all that stuff. Oh, Movie Maker.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, get good at that. Do your makeup videos and get your followers, and you can start doing your own line of makeup, man. That's big time.
That's big time, man.
So both of our wives are hustlers.
Yeah.
Like us, right?
Yeah, we just we did just remodel our garage because we're gonna build a gym out there.
Oh,
which
nice.
is gonna be an incentive for the guests, and also sort of Mahogany's gonna do most of her her personal trainer stuff, her videos. So.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Using every freaking inch of that house to make money.
Heck yeah.
So the guests can even, buy a personal training session while they're there. Why not?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I got to throw that on there, man. Thanks for that. I didn't think about that. By the way, the host
a session. Boom.
Yeah, $20 a session. That's a good idea. But yeah, man, it's just
shit. If I was in town for like a week or so, I'd be like, man, why not? I'll throw some money at, get some sessions in, get some good workouts in while I'm here. Why not? That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Matter of fact, I got to get up at 5 a.m. Got to do the leg day.
Be an Airbnb experience.
Oh, that is a good one. But they're only in certain cities. I hope they come to Arlington soon.
That's true.
Oh, but one thing I did notice. The cities that Airbnb is fighting for are those Airbnb Plus cities.
Oh,
San Diego's,
yeah.
Austin's,
The big money, the big
money.
ballers.
Because the Airbnb Plus, I think the minimum I seen was like $2 something a night.
Wow.
Yeah, that's. But I started thinking, like, are these really hosts that are having these places, or are these some of Airbnb's places? I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows, man?
But yeah,
so yeah, we all got big plans going on. I just, man, I'm just back to the grind, doing the work thing, saving up money for the next house. I could see it. I don't know. I could see us getting over a hump, like a little bit, because like, I guess, yeah. I mean, you start juggling 3 houses and then work, and then I'm the sole wage earner right now until my wife's getting her business up and running, and there's moments where you're like, God dang, this is a lot.
Yeah.
And where's the end of the rainbow, or where's the end of the light at the end of the tunnel? And I'm starting to see the light some more.
Yeah.
And the money's starting to pick up a little. Mm-hmm. And I could see another house, and I've learned using everything I learned and poured into the next house, and that'll keep, that'll grow it. It's just this it's like a train that's just it's starting to pick up a little bit. And so we're excited about that.
You thought about getting an investor?
As far as what?
For your next house.
An investor?
Yeah.
Like how?
Someone to put the down payment down for you.
Oh, without me spending anything?
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Sorry, I start thinking about that. Do it that way. Refinance it. Pay off the investor. Boom. You got a house. No money down.
Yeah. My brother's been hitting that one to get into the real estate game. So.
Oh, your brother?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. I think Can hit me real tough when he said that. He goes, yeah, man, you got to stop using your own money. You got to use somebody else's money to grow it fast.
Right.
Yeah. You got to.
Yeah. You still talking to Can?
He hasn't came to the last few meetups. I haven't heard from him.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He's busy. He's always busy.
Yeah. He's an Airbnb guru. Serious, man. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I tell people all the time, because that's my next few ventures. I'm going to try to start getting houses, no money down. Or money down, but refinance.
OPM, baby.
Yeah, OPM.
Other people's money.
Yeah, because I realize if you keep working and using your own money, it's just too slow of a process.
Yeah. Hooty-hoo.
Well, yeah, man. I'm thinking about it. You should probably look into that.
Yeah, that's true. I guess, you got to think bigger, right? You got to think big picture.
Yeah.
Because we get stuck in our own little, this is how I'm going to do it. This is exactly how I've done it before.
Yeah.
You won't
try something new.
You won't scale that fast.
Especially where you work, man. There's got to be some 80-year-olds with a 401k that just can't retire.
There's a ton of those, man.
Oh, yeah.
And so, man. Yeah, you got to take the plunge. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Woo!
But yeah, man.
This is a good episode.
Yeah, it was a good episode. Remember, open door was the big topic.
Open door. Open door. It's going to change everybody's life. I'm going to download the app right now.
Oh, yeah. When I get... Yeah, tomorrow I'm about to... Yeah, I might go hit a few doors up now. For real, that's dope.
You'll hit up the wrong door, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah, well, thanks for hanging in there with us on this episode. And episode 72. We're glad y'all are still fans of the show. And we're growing every single month. We're growing, and we like it. We dig it. And we hope to keep bringing y'all good, entertaining shows, you know.
Yeah, man. Thanks for listening. Keep listening. Keep living. Keep letting. Keep thriving. LLT. Y'all know where to find us. Where can they find us?
Where can they find us? On the internet.
Yeah, internet. Facebook, Instagram.
If you're listening to us right now, you already found us, right?
Yeah, they found us.
Isn't that weird?
But yeah, man.
Oh, it's sleepy time. Well, good show. Good seeing you again, man. And let's do this next week.
Let's do it.
All right, live, let, thrive.
Out. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Live, Let, Thrive. Be sure to tune in next week for all the latest in the world of Airbnb and all that entails. Bye-bye.